Hey, what's going on, guys? Dr. Sean J. Harris and
your buddy Caden.
Hey, listen, I want to come to you this morning and talk about some of the fundamentals that we teach when it comes to education with the kids. Now, one thing about generational wealth is, of course, not incurring or building unnecessary debt. One of the biggest debts that most people have, Caden, is what? Student loan, right? So one of the key things we want to do is we want to focus on different ways that you can create income and learn a skill set and a legacy building process without going into debt. So one of the key things, like with DJ, for an example, DJ just notified us this morning that he's just passed another part of his tech school in the United States Air Force. See, so a lot of times, Caden, people go to school, they get a college loan debt, right?
Yes.
And when they get out, what do they have to do? They gotta pay it back, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the goal is when you graduate, you're supposed to go get a job, right?
Yeah.
But how can you make enough money to sustain a lifestyle and still have to pay back the student loan debt? It's kind of hard to do, right?
Yeah.
So that's why so many people go 10, 20, 30 years even and still owe student loan debt. So what we show at Generational Wealth Academy with DJ, for an example, he's in the United States Air Force as a aerospace medic tech. So here's the deal. Caden, he's in tech school now. He spent 2 months so far studying for a paramedic. So he passed that portion. Now on the outside, in the civilian world, Caden, it takes 12 to 1,800 hours to complete that course. So that can be about a year of just schooling for that. But he did it in 2 months. See, that's the beautiful thing about the military. I remember when I went in, Caden, I was an aerospace propulsion specialist with jet engines, avionics, all that cool aircraft stuff. But here's the deal. On day one, Caden, my instructor said, gentlemen, today you are gonna complete a 4-year degree in 6 months. See, the thing about the military is we're able to compress and consolidate so much all into one tight space. So I have an equivalent of a 4-year degree in only 6 months of what I learned in the Air Force when it came to jets. So same thing with DJ. So now he's gonna move on to the next block of instruction at his tech school, where it's gonna be another 2 months. It's gonna be 4 weeks practical and then 4 weeks of more hands-on and everything, but some's gonna be booked, some's gonna be hands-on. So it's gonna be an additional maybe 6 to 8 more weeks. So that's 2 months, but that same information on the outside to become an LPN, Caden, takes 12 to 18 months. That's 1 year of schooling plus hands-on. So he's gonna be able to compile a LPN equivalency as well as a paramedic together all in 4 months, which would typically take 2 to 2.5 years in the civilian world. See, so one of the key things that we do in Generational Wealth Academy is we use strategies and techniques that are proven, okay, that will compress time, speed time, because that's one thing we don't get back, Caden. You can lose $10, right?
Yes.
You can make $10. You can sell a book, you can sell flashcards, you can make $10, $20 again, but we can't get back the time that we've already spent, right?
No.
So from the time we woke up this morning to right now, we can never get that time back, but we can always make money again. So with that, we want to make sure that we appreciate all the time that we have and take advantage of that time, right?
Yes.
So we don't want to waste it. So again, those are just some of the strategies we teach to, if you will, jump the line of success. So we don't have to go through all those unnecessary processes going the long route. Because just yesterday, we went and got your sister out of school early, right?
Yes.
And what was the first question the lady asked you?
She asked me, did I want to join back in the next school year?
What about your grades?
And she asked, did I have A's?
Okay, and see, that's where we get so hung up. Everybody think that you have to have A's and B's in life, and we all know my brand is C student to CEO. Because here's the deal. In the military, you don't get A's and B's. You get certifications. You get experience. And that far trumps the A and B philosophy of thinking that's the only way you're going to achieve success. Okay? So, you know, one of my sayings is, many times A students teach B students, who often work for who?
C students.
And many times the D students, they name buildings after them. Okay? So that's one of the key steps I want to talk to you guys about generational wealth and the academy, is that we teach different fundamental strategies, proven blueprints that work. And will put you in a position where you have financial leverage and you're not going to put yourself in debt. So, guys, remember,
if Caden can,
you can too.